The red light's on.
Dang. Someone said that they're all, just look for the red light.
No, that's,
are you recording?
That's that one time you were recording me getting out.
Streetcar Joe is back again.
Back.
Look at his car, man.
Look at that.
So, Friday testing.
Friday.
Actually, we got to tell him the backstory. We never even told him what happened after we drove it, and then you had to fix all these issues.
Were we talking about that?
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you go to race.
I guess, right? Streetcar Joe's not perfect.
This happens, though.
It does, no. Yeah, so after we drove it and took pictures with the Christmas lights, right? Yeah, it's 10 degrees outside, doors off and everything. So I had mounted coils. I got new coil mounts from Maven, and I'd mounted the coils. The old ones got damaged in the crash. But anyways, I got new coil mounts, and I had mounted them up underneath. I was trying to clean up the engine bay. It looked super nice. And I checked clearance, turned the wheel and everything. It was on jack stands. So, stupid me. I guess I got in a hurry, a rush. I'm not perfect. It happens. So when we put it on the ground, it was fine on the ground.
Yeah.
But I guess once you got like full turn, it even almost cleared full turn. It's like if you hit a bump when it was full lock, the tire got up into the coils. So, it broke in some of the connectors, and I fixed that. And, I thought it was fine. Stupid me. I was doing other stuff. I never even started the car after I fixed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, because I was like, I thought you fixed them. And you're like,
no,
man.
yeah, I fixed them, but I never started the car or tested any of it. So then, the car sits all week, and I'm finishing up other stuff. I don't know, doors and whatever. I don't know why I couldn't start the motor. But anyways, so I did.
Oh, I had the turbo and the exhaust, or I had the exhaust and the.
Oh yeah, Dave was polishing stuff for me.
Yeah.
So, I didn't start it all week, and then. Was it the night before?
Yeah, Thursday comes around.
So Thursday rolls around, and I go and I'm starting it, and I'm having problems with the dead cylinder. I cannot figure it out. It's intermittent. That's what kicked my butt. It was intermittent. It worked sometimes, and then it wouldn't work. And I can mess with those wires, and so I unloomed it all, and I was going through all this stuff, and I thought I found a problem, and I would drove around the block. It's fine. I was like, okay, sweet, fixed it. And then a little later, I started to go load on the trailer, dead cylinder. Kidding me? So end up, long story short, not really short anymore, but the pins in one of the connectors. So I'd fixed all the stuff, but the pins, I guess the tire hit it and it bent it. Well, it spread open the female side of the pin. So it was loose in there. And it wasn't making good connections. Are you kidding me? So luckily I had a spare coil that had the connectors and the pins. Oof. So I repinned that connector, reloomed it, and redid that whole wiring harness. It's fine now. So I got loaded up late. It was I wanted to be loaded up pretty early. That didn't happen. We didn't get loaded up till 9, 10 o'clock, and that was just the car. It was also freezing cold outside.
Oh yeah.
So this car doesn't have antifreeze. Most tracks won't let you run if you have antifreeze. It just has water. So now it's 25 degrees outside. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I get a space heater. This is how everyone's trailer burns down. So I put a space heater and I plug it into my house, run an extension cord out, and I have a space heater in my trailer. So then I finished getting loaded up. It was after midnight. I get most of the stuff loaded up. We're up at 4 a.m. getting ready to head out of town.
The session was at 12, right?
Yeah, test session was early. So we're oh my gosh, we got to be on the road by 5 something. Yeah. So we leave at 4 something, still 20 degrees outside. The trailer was decently warm. It was 45 degrees in the trailer. It was fair. So we get driving, we stop, make a few stops, and we get driving out, and we get to Claude, which, if people don't know, it's half an hour for us. So it's a half hour later. I'm I want to check the temp in the trailer. Do I need to start the car to keep it warm in there, or is it going to be fine?
Yeah.
I get out. One of the tires is flat on the trailer. We didn't even know. We didn't even know we had a blowout.
I wasn't even there, because that's usually what happens to me.
I know. I just did preach. I never get blowouts.
Brand new trailer, too.
Yeah, brand new trailer, brand new tires. I've had no issues. The car isn't a heavy Hellcat. It's not overweighted. So I'm I couldn't believe it. I was gosh, we must have ran over something. But it wasn't on the highway. We didn't know it was flat. Man, we were lucky because that other one was high. It was about to blow. But anyways, so it changed out. Luckily, I have all my tools in my big jack.
Yeah.
I, just jack up that side of the trailer, beep, 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 beep. And I had it changed in a minute. Not a big deal. But then, we used the only spare. So then we're, super nervous. Oh, no. So now we're running late, you know, whatever. So we ended up getting there like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We were like an hour late.
Yeah,
not too bad. Not too bad.
So, made some test passes.
So I guess, yeah, you're going to have some videos?
Yeah.
I have videos. I'm holding them hostage.
Yeah.
So if you guys
Supposedly we made a deal.
Yeah. So if you see passes in this video, that means Dave finally
paid up.
If he doesn't pay up, slide into my DMs and I'll send you the videos. No, so and I'll talk a little bit about times. We'll be kind of vague. So I hadn't run since the crash. And, you know, off the trailer, I wasn't trying for anything crazy. I just wanted a clean A to B pass. I was probably running a little more boost than I wanted to, or should have. I set it for about 25 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, that should be pretty soft. I was aiming for like a low 1-2 60 foot.
Yeah.
And like 25 pounds of boost, which now that I think back on it, I was stupid. Because really, I was aiming for like a 5-0 pass. But now that I think about it, it goes faster than that on like 20 pounds. So I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways.
It's an efficient combo.
Yeah, so off the trailer, I hadn't raced the car in 4 months. Off the trailer, like I'd done a bunch of bar changes that week. I'd replotted the whole suspension. I'd set up the ride height, set up the anti-roll, like everything's different. Front alignment was fresh. Everything was fresh on this car. Stupid now that I think about it. I should have just made a wastegate pass.
Probably.
If you're watching this video, your first passes should always be gentle. I've seen way too many people try to go too fast, too early and crash cars. So, whatever. And it makes a great hit. You'll maybe see the footage here. But yeah, it ends up doing like a 117 60 foot, I think.
Gosh, not even.
So yeah, 117 60 foot, just nice, easy launch. The converter comes right up. I mean, just nice, straight, drama-free, great pass. It runs a 4 at like, I let out early. It runs like, you know, a high 4. And I don't know the mile an hour. I got let out, so it wasn't important. Yeah, so no, great off the trail pass. I get back and look, and I'm like, oh, holy moly, like I should have done that. That was silly.
This car's rolling.
Yeah. And also that, the car was moving quick. So then, you know, I just started easing into it. I wasn't trying to go out there and set any records that day. I wanted to get comfortable in the car, make good, clean passes all day. So the next one, you know, I upped the boost a little bit. Not really. I played with the ramp a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to make a full pass now because I let out on the first one. Yeah. So then second pass, nice, clean pass, full pass, and it runs a pretty good number. I'm like, okay then. We're on a pretty good mission here. And it went a little quicker to the 60 foot as well. Like, wow, okay. So then the third pass, you know, I ended up making 5 passes. But anyways, third pass, same thing. This time I try upping up the 60 foot a little bit. Third pass, same thing, goes a little quicker. Fourth pass, same thing. And, you know, I'm adjusting as I'm going through all this, tune-up and suspension. Fourth pass, you know, I was starting to try to get a little more aggressive with the 60 foot. And ended up carrying the front, you know, maybe like 200 feet. It was, you know, baby wheelie, but it's holding them through. I think it held it to almost gear shift. Once again, pretty drama-free. It did a little wobble, you know, as it came down from the wheelie and just getting back in the groove and everything. But once again, nice clean pass. And then I guess we'll talk about fifth pass. I tried, you know, I tightened the front end more. And then I saw some sliver of hope. And I'm like, okay, maybe this kid run a pretty good number today. So I told Ryan, my buddy I was there with, you know, we're getting up there. And he's kind of asking, like, what did we change, what we're doing. I got pretty aggressive with the tune-up. Got aggressive, the 60 foot. Still not playing with up top boost. Just, you know, it's a good amount of boost, but it's not. I wasn't trying to kill the top end. Just really worked on the 60 foot and the 330. And then I timed down the suspension. I was like, it's either going to make a really good hit or it's going to wheelie. Like, the track was so good. I was like, it's not going to spin. I don't feel like it's going to spin. It's either going to go for the moon or it's going to go straight down. And sure enough, it went straight down Broadway. A great pass. It did, and I'll say the 60 foot. Like, I don't think there's harm in saying the 60 foot, right? Like, why not? For a heavy street car with no nose weight and, you know, interior and power windows and radiator and all this stuff, like, I know people don't believe, but it's a pretty heavy street car. It went 111 to the 60 foot, so 111.
That's pretty legit.
No, it's crazy. Like, no nose weight, first time out in 4 months. Fifth pass and it goes 111 to the 60 foot. Like, that's nuts. Like, I was super impressed with that, super happy with that. And then it ends up running on the 5th pass. It runs its personal best ETN mile an hour.
That's crazy.
Like, who does that on their first time back after 4 months?
Most people would probably be nervous jumping back into a car that wrecked.
Several people asked me that all weekend long. It's like, oh, you nervous? It's like, the only time I thought about the crash was when someone was asking me if I was nervous. Like, my first pass back in the car never...
You just can't think about it.
Never crossed my mind. I suited up, strapped in. And I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, when you love racing to a certain degree, like... that whole week, and like I just look forward to strapping in and just like getting nice and tight. Like you can't move, starting the car up with the key.
Okay, you went backwards. Reach for the
Oh no, I started down here. I forgot.
Sorry,
but no, like when you're strapped in and you start it up and you feel it, like man, I can't wait for that feeling. Like I'm already ready to go again. Like.
Everything else goes out the window.
No, you just live for it. Like, it's the best feeling in the world. But no, I never thought about the wreck. I made 5 great passes, set a new personal best, mile an hour NET, and the car's fine. Like, I can't wait now to get back out there. I'm making a few adjustments here and there, and I'm ready to go even faster. Like, I think it's got a lot left in it now.
Yeah, you're already, it's already competitive.
No.
It's good. It's going to roll.
It is. It's a little heavier than I wanted it to be, but whatever. Like... I think the paint and body guys poured some lead in it somewhere. Like
they're trying to slow Joe down. He always gaps them. So
they're sore losers. Whatever. Like I know why. Hold on. Let me show you why they're sore losers. It's because the little.
You keep them all right there.
Yeah, the little street car over here. Hold on. Yep, small tire winner. Yep.
Oh man, look at this.
Hold on. I got another one. Yep, small tire winner. That's really why they're a little. Anyway.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, it's a little heavy, which I know some, like I'm on a borrowed drive shaft, which thanks Brennan, he hooked me up. I just borrow all his parts.
Yeah, man.
But he hooked me up with the drive shaft. My drive shaft was messed up. I couldn't get one made in time. He had a chromoly.
Is it on its way, or what's the deal?
I have one ordered.
Okay, cool.
So he had a chromoly out of his car. He's down for winter upgrades. He's all, man, no big deal. I'll bring it to you. So he actually brought it the week of the race. And got me fixed up, so I got that in there. But no, the car's heavy, like that's, some decent weight. And then just through the rebuild, I had calculated, this is going to do this, this is going to do this. Yeah. It never works out like that, does it, Dave?
Just didn't have time to put the carbon roof on, so.
Which is funny, like, I should have it sitting there, because he has a carbon roof for his car.
Oh,
so, like, someday we should just leave it in the side and see if anyone says anything. But no, like I did all this calculation of what I thought the car was going to, and it never works out like that.
It never does.
It never does. So the car's a little heavier than I want it to be, but no, like it's flying. No, it's ridiculous. It's
so crazy. People kept coming up all weekend like, how is this thing already running back together? Some people didn't even know it was rebuilt already. I'm like, he had it back together 2 weeks ago. It's already running.
And no, it's crazy is because I felt like I really did build the car originally quicker than it took to rebuild.
Yeah.
3 months to build it, 4 months to rebuild.
Yeah.
But, and no fault to paint, but like, paint took a month.
Yeah.
Paint takes a month. Like, a month to paint an entire car is actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, they had to, do a lot of body work.
Yeah. When you can't do shit, it's at the body shop.
Yeah, so then it's like, I can't do anything, and then it was waiting on a lot of parts. So I will say, the 3-week get it running from roller from paint was a little aggressive.
Yeah.
That was a lot of hours. That was
all the body work you had to do. The front end, the doors.
No, beforehand and then even afterhand, like, because a lot of the stuff was just tacked up to get it to paint. There was so much stuff done just to get to paint. And then, like, I hadn't done the turbo kit, so I had to finish the turbo kit. I made a paint booth in my garage. Did we talk about that in the video?
No.
Did we not?
You invited me over and I was doing something. You're like, dude, you should come over. This is good content. I was
It was! Hold on, let me show a picture. I know this is super cheesy. We always do
this.
Joe's
got a freaking paint
This was funny. Check this out, man. So this was like, as I was prepping it, like I was sanding and I was sanding all the bars. And then I made a paint booth out of the back half of my garage.
I mean, it looks good, too.
No, it turned out great.
Yeah, it turned out great. Joe's paint body.
Oh, so yeah, here's a primer photo. Like, Just
comment down below. Joe's paint and body.
no, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
No.
Joe's no longer taking on paint and body work.
No. So yeah, I had to, I finished the turbo kit. I painted the tube front end and the firewall, which I did it the first time.
Yeah.
I kind of regret not having the paint shop do it. I should have probably delayed going to paint till I got the turbo kit mounted, but it's just like, it's one of those chicken and egg scenarios. Like, I needed to mount the turbo, I needed to get the spot in the bumper. Like, there were so many variables, like I wasn't anywhere ready. So I had to go to paint. So I painted the front end, whatever. And then I had so much stuff to figure out. I had to build the turbo kit and then finish everything, like go through everything, set up all the suspension, align it, and get all the wiring going.
Because really, when you had it and crashed, you'd only been out how many times? Like a handful? Like you really hadn't been out that much.
I struggled in the beginning with some issues on the car. I mean, it was a new build. So yeah,
you were just barely getting it figured out.
I was just getting it figured out. I don't even know, I hadn't been to 10 events.
No, what? Hell no.
I was over 5 though.
Really?
Yeah, I was definitely over 5.
Well, with test sessions.
Yeah, no, I'm saying only test session. Like actual race events.
2?
2 maybe.
Streetcar takeover and then Wichita.
So Falls.
Yeah.
Was there any others?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
All
the rest were testing. Yeah.
I think I may have been 5 to 10 testing, and then 1 or 2 events.
Yeah. You were just barely.
I was barely getting to it, and Wichita Falls was great. I'd done good there.
But now you've been way faster, so yeah.
But now, I've already been faster, and it has so much more left in it, and it's straighter and feels better than it ever has.
No, it's working good.
No, it is, and it's cleaner. It looks better.
The paint.
It looks amazing.
Oh, buddy.
Got a fresh polish on that guy.
It looks good.
It looks good.
It looks killer.
And all the body lines, because before the body lines just weren't perfect, and now because I'm super OCD, I guess that's what people tell me. But I don't think I am. I'm pretty relaxed, whatever. But if a line's like this, I'm no big deal.
Yeah, just freak out.
It's total bullshit. But now all my body lines are perfect.
Freaking. Dude.
And the gaps are perfect, and the front end is perfect, and it's so much better.
Mint.
It's so much better.
So now that that's over, it's already December, what's the...
Yeah, so now I guess I'm a time slip chaser. Because there's another test event I'm already looking at. But no,
Full tree or pro tree?
Yeah. Full tree doesn't exist. But anyways, Texas Motorplex, the same private rental that I went to this last weekend, they're already talking about doing another one. They're hoping to do one more before the year ends. So I'm going to try to go that. I'm trying to run a number now. Just because there's no races going on. And I'm still getting comfortable. I'm still learning the car. I'm pretty much picking up where I left off. Yeah. But I wasn't where I wanted to be with the car when I wrecked it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I still want to gain momentum and get the car going faster and straighter and learn the suspension. I got a pretty good grasp on it, but I could be way better.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's just put miles on it, put time on it, get more passes on it. And just order tires and go.
Cruise to Sonic a few times.
No, I asked Dave if he wanted to go tonight. He said no. I can't believe it.
You got heat in there. It's cold outside.
I mean, I got windows. They stay rolled up. It is cold out.
So there's nothing in January. Well, there's one radio race in January.
Yeah, doesn't Hollis have one? Something.
Yeah. So there might be that.
So I think end of January is kind of 2 months away.
But the coolest thing ever is you got it running before the year was over and you raced it.
That was my goal. I could care less what happened that weekend. Yes, it made good, clean passes. Yeah. Yes, I set a personal best. I don't care about any of that. My goal was to get it fixed and to make a pass before the year ended.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And a lot of people looked at me like I was crazy. They're like, there's no way you're going to do that. Everyone that wrecks their car, they're down 6 months to a year. It's I wasn't having it.
I remember, I guess you were on painkillers, but I remember you're like, I'm going to wait a couple weeks, start working on it. Bullshit. 2 days later, your ass is in the trailer pulling shit apart.
I remember the day I got home from the wreck. I was in, I don't remember much, but I guess I was sitting in the car in the trailer, going through the logs and doing stuff. Oh
yeah, you did send me the log because you were trying to figure out why it spun or why it pulled, whatever. But
But no, it's fixed. It's cleaner than ever. I'm so happy with how it turned out.
No, it's freaking. It was worth it. It sucks you had to rebuild it, but
no, it does. But yeah, it sucks. I had to crash. It sucks. I had to go through the rebuild. But the level of car it is now is steps above of where it was, and it was a beautiful car before.
No, it was.
But now, like, I really have caught myself just staring at it in the garage, going like, I can't believe I own this.
No,
thing.
it's freaking mint.
Did you even like get a video of the top? Like,
yeah.
look at the paint. No.
Shoo-wee.
And everyone voted and won. It's going black.
This hurt. I love the polish. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. But he put on Instagram and I was like, you know what? YouTube won't let me down. Everyone
YouTube let you down.
Everyone voted for black.
So just so no one throws hater comments out here, this is the old exhaust still. Notice I don't have the hood. But yeah, no, I'm still.
We're in a debate. Yeah, we're in a debacle.
It's clear. Everyone on there, all the viewers, clear, my Instagram, everywhere is clear that they want dual bumpers.
Yeah. Only if I pay for it though.
I'm not sold. Yeah. So I don't know what.
Joe and I like hood exits. I don't know what it is.
I love the hood exit.
You guys are killing us.
I love it. I want Dave's supposed to get me tie. I want to do tie hood exit.
Yes.
But I don't know. So this is temporary. We don't know what's happening. This is definitely going black.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, just look at that car. I mean, it is freaking.
Got the hole cut for the turbo. Have they seen any of this? Have they seen it complete? They couldn't have because
we drove
cut
it
the
around
hole the week of. I didn't have a front end or doors when we drove it around.
Yeah.
So they haven't really seen it complete.
Nope. And you guys will see it.
Dude, yeah.
76 looks very big. Must be the bumper or something.
It's the bumper, I think. It just makes it look.
So, anyways, after the weekend, Joe hit 10,000 on Instagram.
Oh.
So now we got to do the giveaway.
We got to do a giveaway. Yeah.
But you'll have to share this video on your Instagram so that those people that just
how are we going to do that?
Because those people that follow your Instagram, they got to be part of it too. So maybe they'll start subscribe to the channel.
We'll figure it out. Stay tuned. We're going to do a giveaway. I kind of like the drag idea, but what about people who don't have a car? Is that fair? Like, do you have a lot of kid viewers?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's 25 to 34.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. So we'll do a draggy.
I think draggy's cool.
I think draggy's cool.
Oh, you didn't even use yours, did you?
I don't.
What's funny, when you had the Trans Am, you use it every time. This car,
it's because I was always doing no time racing. Like, if I get a slip, why use the draggy?
It's just cool to see the 60 to 130. I like to compare mine to twin turbo Lambos.
I know my 60 130.
In this car?
It's fast.
It's got to be sub 3 for sure.
Sub 3? Are you kidding me? Like, my daily driver can go sub 3.
Really? No, 60 to 130? I say, I just started going sub 3.
My Trans Am would do 60 130 and 2.2.
Really? Yeah, I'm nowhere near that yet. Damn, you're Trans Am.
The Trans Am? Actually, no, it was... Yeah, no, it was the Trans Am. At the one of y'all's flashlight race, it did 2.5 at Amarillo.
Good God. Oof.
So pretty much that guarantees me that I could probably do that on the street. Because if you can do an Amarillo, I mean, it's asphalt after the 60 foot. Yeah, so it's pretty much a street. Like, it's terrible. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway.
Sub 3, are you kidding me? Go home, Dave.
Well, you know. Man, look at that tinted windshield, though. It looks dark as hell on the camera.
The
tinted windshield's
we'll talk about it here in a second.
The tinted windshield's sweet. So, if you guys haven't followed Streetcar Joe, you can follow him on Instagram. But he is at 10K. He's official now.
I haven't done my first swipe up.
Oh, yeah.
I need something.
This will be the video. This will be the video.
This will be the video. When does this drop? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Sunday? I thought this Thursday was the worst.
Yeah, you got Thursday. I thought we talked about this.
Plus 1 week for Dave's car.
Dave's car someday may be in here. Who knows?
Dave's waiting to get this spot, but I've
been waiting, you know.
I've been cleaning the garage. You know, it's been kind of dirty.
Joe's been polishing away.
Polishing the car.
But yeah, Streetcar Joe is back. Hopefully we'll get hitting some events soon once the winter's over. And do some testing. Yeah, we'll go to some test sessions, but it's pretty crazy. It's already going fast as hell.
It's already fast.
I wish I could tell you the guys the times, but I don't even know the times because Joe sucks.
I don't like that.
It's just messed up.
It's quick. It's going to be quicker. I need more power and it to be lighter.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out Capizzi because we're coming, right?
Easy there. Well, I'm not stock block, man. So.
Yeah, true.
Which I know he's got stock block now.
Oh, really?
Because he hurt the stock bottom end, so he had a built stock block motor. So he's on a stock block motor now. So we would be
Fair
equivalent.
game. Fair game.
Except for he is very much a pro mod.
Whoa, he's got doors and, you know.
It does. But what's his? Is his an old Pro 275 car?
Oh, really? That's why
It's something like, it's silly.
Carbon fiber floors.
Oh, yeah. Carbon fiber floors, carbon fiber everything.
Yeah.
It's like
someday.
2,200 pounds empty with him in it or some shit.
Yeesh. And you're 3,200? That's crazy.
3,150. I got it on the board. That's the only thing that's left.
Get to 2,950.
Get to 2,950.
So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Streetcar Joe is rolling. The next video you'll see Joe is actually competing in the little event they had Saturday, but that's not really why he went there. Yeah? Yeah, kind of somewhat. That's not really why he
Spoiler
went
alert,
there.
it's not good.
Wow, man!
It's a spoiler!
Don't listen to him.
hold on.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
No, we did this thing where at the end of every one of your videos, I say something about your car.
Oh, man.
Hold on. So I told about the trans,
Yep.
and I told about the rear end, right?
Yep.
So what's left to do?
Something with the wheels you could...
You want me to spoil that?
Most people won't get it.
How could I talk you? I don't want to be like an alpha male or anything. But anyway,
All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.